Hi, today we're talking about what I've learned in this course, what can be improved, and how it has changed my thinking. So, first of all, what I've learned in this course, the first thing I would like to talk about is actually IT leadership. So, in the current business world, being an IT leader doesn't mean that you need to be the best in technical part. Rather, you need to possess a rather different, very skill sets, communication skill sets, people management skill sets. So being an IT leader is not just about being the best technical person anymore. You need to be a very well-rounded person and need to be able to be very forward-thinking. You should not be very short-sighted. To be able to rise through the ranks of IT leadership. I think that's something I've learned in this course. Second thing I've learned is IT strategy. How well most of the companies nowadays we invest a lot of money into infrastructure and equipment. So how do we devise a strategy of this, an IT strategy, align the strategy with the business strategy, and bring the company to a new level? So it's important to know what are the key factors to align the IT strategy together with the business strategy. I think that's something I've remembered. Third thing I like to talk about is actually enterprise architecture. I mean, given that most companies have a large number of departments, and one department can have their own system, the another department can have their own system as well. So enterprise architecture actually brings all the systems together into one integrated solution. And I've learned two frameworks, Toga framework and the segment framework, how the two frameworks actually guide the person who's implementing the enterprise architecture step by step how to actually properly implement the enterprise architecture. Given that improper implementation could mean a loss of revenue or could mean even a loss of credibility because there might be angry customers. So enterprise architecture is quite important aspect in given that most companies nowadays are very big. It's good to consolidate everything together. The fourth thing I've learned is actually delivery leadership. So if you promise to deliver to your boss a project within this set amount of time and within this set amount of budget, one must jolly well do so, and one must ensure that the project that you are leading does not fail, because there are a lot of factors that could lead to the failure of the project. Could be communication issues. There are a lot of issues. And failure to deliver will mean a loss to your trust and credibility, and those things actually take a lot of time to build up. And one thing I've learned is communication is very important in preventing project failure. Because given that most of us are working in companies nowadays that are so global, we're working with people and teams that are all over the world. So communication is a very key aspect into ensuring that there's no miscommunication, there's no misunderstanding, and so that the project everybody understands what they're in for the project and the project can go smoothly. So that's what I've learned in IT, in delivery leadership. So the last thing I want to talk about is actually IT governance. Well, most of the companies nowadays are spending millions of dollars or investing millions of dollars into IT solutions. So are those investments justified? Are those investments well spent? So IT governance comes into play to ensure that the money that a company is spending is not frivolously spent on a solution or a IT project that does not meet stakeholders' requirements or the business needs. So IT governance is I would say, quite important in in any organization in ensuring that your money is well spent. So those are the five things I've learned in this course. So what can be improved in this course? Well, for starters, I believe that maybe a seminar style kind of course would be good for students, getting them to sit together in groups, talk all the time, to share their ideas and views. I think that would be great. Also, to maybe invite a person in the industry and a person who is well versed in IT governance to come and share their experience. I think that would be great. Last of all, I believe that this course has really changed my thinking to a better person. I mean, we are also focused on the technical know-how, but we fail to realize that IT governance, IT leadership is more than that. It's not just about being the technical person. It's about being a more well-rounded person in a lot of aspects to it. So that's what I think has changed my thinking. Thank you.